Three, two, one.
No.
I'm
Welcome
not.
back to the
It's
Thursdays Are the
fucked.
Best Day podcast, episode 240. 2 or 3? God,
Three.
2 or 3? 2?
It's the third. 243.
243. Whoa, we're not ready. Oh, now we're ready.
Now we
Bro,
are. Hi, I'm
buttoned up.
here.
Your button not. Let's Google Chrome. Why are we back in Chrome?
You know, because my button didn't get fixed. It's fine.
I bet. Yo, Bruno, it's another week. It's another Wednesday.
It is Wednesday, my dude.
Ever tell you that my Thursdays always feel like Friday? I always wake up on a Thursday and feel like it's a Friday.
Have I ever told you that Wednesday is literally the busiest day of the week for me?
Is
Like,
it?
by far, for some reason. Yeah.
Why?
I don't know, man. It's
You
like
do a lot of things on
the
Wednesday?
trash day that I take trash out.
You have a
It's
trash day on a
like-
Wednesday.
Yeah, like, gotta take it out Wednesday night.
So mine's Sunday, or mine's Monday morning, but it's a Sunday night.
Hmm.
I think that's a clutch. I think the Sunday night
It's not
trash
bad.
out,
It's not bad.
it's like you get rid of everything from your weekend. Because weekends
Yeah.
is like trash. You know, it's a force to start the week trash free.
Yeah.
You already hate your Mondays, so like taking the cans out Monday night, whatever.
Yeah, fuck it, Wednesday.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just seems like I always am busy on Wednesdays. And it's weird because, like, most of it's not tied to Wednesday, but it seems like it's always Wednesday.
It's a very convenient day to do things. But I don't know. Damn.
I don't know either.
Wait, is your trash and recycling the same day? Or do you have to do recycling a different day? Or do you not have recycling?
I don't have recycling.
Damn. Interesting. So we
Yeah.
have recycling, but it is the same day as our trash day.
Do you pay for your trash? Or is it
Yes.
like city?
That's because I live in a borough.
Okay.
I don't know. Do you know much about boroughs?
No.
Think of them as like the OG HOA. Think of them as like no, not in a good way. In a good way, like
Okay. The good parts of an HOA?
well, I don't want to say like a so typically boroughs are like inside of like city, not I say city, like town, like quote unquote city
Yeah.
limits.
Yeah.
They're not like townships where they're like, you know,
I live in a
a lot of
township.
yeah, you live in a township, not truly much different. A lot of times boroughs are going to have a lot more public works to worry about, and that's like
Probably.
if you live in a borough, you have public water, public sewer. You
Yeah, I don't got
have
any of that.
um you have like a more robust waste like management because they'll do recycling probably. They'll do
See,
like
mine's private. Like, I'm just paying some company to come get my trash.
I'm paying the borough to take my trash, but I also
I
get
see. So that is
I
pretty
get
different then.
recycling. They do leaf collection. So like I put
Yeah, I
leaves
don't
out
got
on my
any of
road
that.
and they do collect leaves. They'll collect
Yeah.
yard waste
Yep.
twice a year. They'll do
None of that.
bulkhead and pickup.
Nope.
It's not like an HOA, but it's like
Yeah. No,
they,
I'm
they
following.
took a
I'm
town and they
understanding.
manage it in a way that you get a little like perks and stuff.
Yeah.
Um,
Sounds nice.
it's convenient.
Yeah.
If you have a Christmas tree, 2 weeks after Christmas, they'll take your Christmas tree away.
Hmm.
You'll throw it in the woods. When you're around here, there's not many woods to throw it in, so they'll pick it
Yeah.
up.
Yep.
But yeah, that's why. I think it's like $90 a quarter for waste and like some
I'm trying to remember. Fuck.
I think it was like $80 total. I think it was like $20 for sewer and $80 for like trash. Or
I'm trying to
60
remember how often my bill is. It's like $40.
mounts. Hopefully that's not the same mounts that I bought my jewelry from. Mounts Jewelers.
Cause like this is bullshit too. Like I don't think that this is what I get.
Oh wait, how many trash cans you got?
Whatever I want, man.
Oh,
I'm
really?
don't look at this because it's not true.
So I get three 33-gallon containers.
I've put out 4 55-gallon plastic drums, and they just take it. Whatever I
Yeah,
put out, they take.
technically I'm supposed to buy tags if I go over, but I don't know how serious they are about that. So, interesting.
I guess it's like 20
Bi-monthly.
bucks a month.
Okay, so you pay monthly. I don't pay monthly. Again, I pay
Wait,
quarterly.
I have no idea what it is, man. Because everything I'm seeing does not make sense.
Sweet. Sure.
So, just forget everything about this.
Nah, that's cool. So, I'm upset. I don't want to spend the money on it, but I wish I had the rolly bin, uh, like trash cans, not just like the barrel trash cans. I like the rolly bin
Yeah.
ones.
You know?
I assume you take
Yeah.
yours out on a little wagon with
No,
the
and just
quad.
drag that fucking thing across the driveway.
Do
I
you?
got a hook. Yeah, I'm dead serious.
What do you hook it with? Wait, what do you hook it to?
I cut a hole for a handle.
Yeah,
All
but what's
right.
the hook?
No, hold
No,
on.
no, no, wait. What are you
Hold
hooking it
on.
to?
Hold on. Me, my hand,
Oh, see, when
got
you
a
said that,
hook.
I was like, was he
Or the
hooking
four
it to?
wheeler. I used to hook it to the four wheeler a lot.
That's what I said. Like the quad. Like I don't know.
So you take one of these bad boys, right?
Yeah.
And you slap the top off of it.
Bam, that
So
thing can
now,
hold so much wearing water in it.
so much trash. And then you cut out a little half moon thing, and that's your handle.
Hmm.
And then you drag that fucking thing. Trash can.
Beautiful. I mean,
Yeah.
it works. It's a container.
It works fine. It works good.
Um, I was trash. Oh yeah, trash. Um,
Trash.
so um, I'm automating my house. Not really, pseudo.
Oh boy.
I've automated my house more than it's ever thought I would probably want to automate, but it's good. I think I'm to a good level. I don't know if I want to do too much more. But let me get the picture. My phone was dying.
Okay. Like
How do I get to that OneDrive?
hmm,
Need to get to that OneDrive.
trying to think of what you would want automated.
I know what I would want automated. Is it in this OneDrive? Am I on the right OneDrive? I have too many OneDrives.
You strike me as someone who doesn't want a whole lot of automation.
I don't. But I'd rather
So that's
a
why
little
I'm
bit.
having trouble thinking about what you want.
Downloaded picture. Picture. Picture.
Hmm.
Sorry. I have to go to the podcast text channel. Then I have to upload that picture. So our living room has one set of lights. One light. And that's the ceiling
Yeah.
light in the fan. It's a bright
Okay.
fucking light.
Yeah.
Especially when you don't want it. So we got
No.
lamps on this table.
I see that.
Um,
Like this light. This is a 3 bulb light. There's one bulb in it. Fuck all that
yeah,
light.
yeah, way too much light. Um, so we kind of wanted like that, like sit and show light, not like a lot, but a little bit.
Yeah.
So we got lamps.
I mean, you could
Now
probably
those
put it on a
lamps,
dimmer too.
the fan,
Yeah.
no, because I don't know how the
No.
hell they hardwired it, but it's linked to no fucking outlets or no
Okay.
fucking switches. It's a remote.
Fair. Neat.
Yeah, and I'm not. If I was a goddamn like YouTuber, I would be taking apart the one remote board and be like, "Oh, this is how I turn my goddamn fucking fan light into a dimmable thing." And I'd be like 3D I'd want to be circuit boarding out and like doing pinouts of like how I can
Yep.
adjust the light. I'd be 3D printing a thing, and it would all be kind of jank. And I'd be like, "Oh, my wife loves it," and then she like put it back.
Yep.
Have
Sounds
you watched any
sounds
of the
about right.
Linus in his house?
No.
He like built a house,
Maybe a little bit.
bought a house or renovated the house. Nothing was right. If you watch all the videos, they've done so much shit wrong to that house. Like,
Oh, I believe it. Yeah.
but anyways, yeah. But I'm a normal person, Bruno. So I'm just gonna not use the big light when I don't want to use it. And I got lamps.
Sure.
Now
Yeah.
the issue is, it's really annoying to like stand up and turn on and off a lamp. especially individually. I kind of find it annoying.
Yeah, no, not
So
fun.
I got little smart plugs and put them one per outlet, and
Yeah.
now I can just tell Google to turn on. Don't you dare do it. I can tell. I can tell it to have
Your
like lamp
assistant.
to turn lamp on and off, or I can say like lamps and it does both, or I can say right lamp or left lamp and it does them singularity.
Fair enough. Seems like it works. It's what matters.
Yeah, I just I have three Googles now, and they kind of do stuff for music and being able to turn like this room is all smarted up. Like, okay, Google, turn on computer light, and then bam, that one turns on.
Look at that.
That one's because I was lazy and I didn't want to like get up and turn my light.
So
Yeah.
smart.
Okay, Google, computer light off. That was mostly because I didn't want to like have to get up to turn on my RGB lights or my computer like that fan light if I needed
Fair.
light.
Fair enough. I mean, mine's on a smart switch.
Is it? If I
Yeah.
was gonna do a brand new house build, I would do everything smart switch on the wall switch.
Yeah.
Smart plugs are dumb.
They're
Smart bulbs,
convenient though.
smart bulbs are are the only use
I
case would be to
don't
change the color.
love them.
But smart
Sure.
switches, I think, are like the perfect because
They're
you
the
can
way.
well, because they you still get the physical on off. So like the
Yeah.
big thing with the lamps is if someone comes into my house and doesn't know and they try to turn them on, that plug's disabled when it's off. Like there's no
Yep.
power going through them,
Yep.
and they won't understand that.
Yep.
Now, if I smart switched them,
Yeah.
it's a
No,
different
I'm.
story. They could
Yeah.
understand that, or you could just slap that and be fine. But you know, whatever. You know that. I'm just re-explaining.
It definitely makes sense.
So I don't know. Smart automating a little bit. I'm learning to like light. That's my adult characteristics. I like lights. Light is cool. Um, I'm downloading another picture. Also light related. I've done a lot of light improvements in my life. Second
Did I
picture
learn that
required.
this is Nick?
Moth. So I think I talked about this a long time ago.
Your under cabinet lighting.
Yes, I got that underglow. They're so great. I love it. It's so stupid, but I really fucking love it.
So like, I have can lighting that wraps
Yep.
around above my countertop.
Nice.
So it sort of does this, but not in the same way.
Hmm.
And I have that on a smart dimmer.
Yeah.
So like I can dim it, like if I have people over and want it on very low as like a night light kind of thing, because they don't walk through the house dark like I do, so they can see things. You can leave them at like 5%, and they just
I can dim those.
yeah,
I can't like pick 5%, but I can like choose the low setting.
yeah,
It's a wheel, but like I can dim them.
fair enough.
But yeah, they're nice.
Yeah,
The big thing is
it's
above the
nice.
stove. I don't have a hood, and I don't have a light above there.
Ah, yeah, that sucks.
So now I
That's
have light
annoying.
above my stove.
I have light in my hood, but it sucks. So those lights are better usually.
Yeah.
I have a lot of lights in the kitchen because I've got spotlights above the butcher block, like the island.
Hmm.
I've got 4 can lights for the kitchen as like kitchen main lights. There's like 6 or 7 of them above the countertop. There's a light under the hood. There's lights all over my kitchen.
I
So
like light
I like a lamp.
lamp. Um. Oh. Let me. Did I save that anywhere? I don't know if I saved that like anywhere. I have ambitions with my
Oh,
backyard.
does it involve lights?
Um. Maybe. Yeah, it does. Oh, I have the picture somewhere. My ambitions are need to be documented.
Okay, fair enough.
Um. Oh, funny story. Not funny. Cool story. You know how Fee posted the freaking Lego set he got?
Yeah.
No more than like 2 or 3 days later, someone else posted to me that they got the exact same Lego set.
What was it again? What was the set?
The Challenger, like
Oh,
the
yeah, 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 yeah.
um. We're just gonna have to Google Map this so I can explain. I'm not redrawing it. Uh. Okay.
Fuck
Right.
off, you. Let me in.
Yes, that
This
one.
thing. I
Discovery.
thought I'd pull it up to be able to show people.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's a sweet Lego set. Now I'm curious if he's built it yet. I doubt it.
He built
I
it.
feel like we would have heard. He did?
Oh, Fee? I don't know.
Yeah. Hmm. Okay, so you give me a link here.
So you know my backyard.
I
It's
do.
a square.
Am I showing this
So
to them? Yeah.
that's fine. I really don't care.
Okay.
Um.
It is a square. You've got hedges that have a
Yep.
fence inside of them.
Yep. And I have my pool.
That is a pool. Right
So I
there.
have I have two lights in the backyard as of now. I have a small one outside the door that you can like.
Okay.
It's like
Is
just
the
an
door
outside the door
like
light.
right
Yeah,
here next
roughly.
to roughly?
Yep.
Okay.
Um, and then
Like a floodlight, you said, not like a hanging sconce thing.
yeah,
Okay.
no. Well, there's a sconce and there's a floodlight on the pool house, like
Okay.
shed.
Yep.
Um, so I have vision. Like if people are gonna come over in the summer and like hang out in the backyard, there'll be the pool. That it'll be summertime, so people will be staying up late, chilling. Um,
Yeah.
Summertime vibes. If people want to be like doing like backyard games and stuff into the night,
You got
there's always
nothing.
always the light issue. So
Yeah.
my thought was like, oh, wouldn't it be cool if like I could run lights and do like two big like posts that I put in the corners of like where the bushes are,
Yeah.
have like floodlights from the other side, and have like a fully lit up backyard so that you could like do backyard games. You could do
Yeah.
pool swimming and just have like I don't want to like
Hmm.
I don't need like flood. I don't need like blinding light, but just enough light that you could like have a game of cornhole going and no one like need
Yeah.
like the game of
Hmm.
washers, something like that.
Hmm.
That was my thoughts.
So, what's the reason you don't want to put the floodlights on the house?
I could, but like it would be the like super bright floodlights pointed out, and they're like you don't want to look that way.
Hmm.
The distribution of light through the backyard would mean I would have to get less like intensively bright lights that would make it less like oh fuck, don't look that way.
Okay. Um. I mean, I'm sure it would work. I
Yeah.
don't know how your township would feel about a telephone pole going up, though, or
I don't need
whatever you.
telephone posts. I just need
Yeah,
like a
you
small
need like 4x4 or something. I don't
fucking
know. I don't
those
know how
goddamn
that.
shrubs. Those fucking shrubs I could attach them to. Those things are massive.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure that would work.
Those are
I don't
10 to
know
12
what's
feet.
dug there either, though.
Not much. Hopefully not, because again, those things aren't moving, and they're
I mean, they did
10 to
put a
12 feet.
pool in there.
Yeah.
I'm saying like dug for to dig a trench for a wire kind of deal.
Don't worry about it. Dig it
No,
underneath the tree branch.
I'm talking about wires, not tree branches.
No, just dig it underneath the branch. Dig it underneath the roots.
Okay.
Whatever.
Yeah. I mean, sure.
Go around the one side of the house. Take it down. It's fine. I own another like 10 feet off that back. Past the bushes, I own like 10 more feet past that.
Yeah.
I own up until like the goddamn school.
They mow your grass for you?
basically. And I can't do anything with it because it's an easement. So it's like my land, but it's not my
But it's
land.
not.
So, you know, what are you gonna do?
I don't know what you're gonna do.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
I don't
Um,
know.
that's my light. Again, just want backyard
Yeah,
chilling.
no, it makes sense. I'm with you.
You picking up what I'm putting down?
I am absolutely picking it up. I need to replace some spotlights. I bought some
I feel
cheap
like
ones, and they're like terrible.
I had a
Like I've
driveway like what?
I've tried to replace bulbs because stuff wasn't working, and like the whole thing that the bulb goes into ripped out of it a couple times. So like
Yeah.
it's no longer a spotlight, it's just a thing.
See, if I had a driveway like yours, and I had the ambitions of a YouTuber, I would like I would do some sort of possibly AirTag. Like I'd like modify an AirTag in some way that detects when I'm near my house. And as I got near my house after a certain time, I would have lights strategically positioned on the driveway that would like after I got like within
Are you
like
telling me
a
you want the wave of lighting as you're going down the driveway?
no, I don't want to wave, but I want like
Okay.
as I've gotten close enough to my house, these driveway lights turn on
Yeah.
and I can drive down the driveway with the driveway illuminated and then like after my car is there for like 5 minutes, it realizes okay, he's there, turn him off.
I could theoretically do this with Tasker right now.
Could you?
Yeah.
How would you know when your car's getting close?
I would have settings in my phone of if traveling more than 40 miles an hour and arrive home, turn and beyond sunset, turn on these smart devices.
That'd be cool.
So yeah, like it could be done for sure.
I think it'd be cool. Just a lit up driveway.
Yeah, I mean it would be, but
Yeah,
you
think
have
about what do you
headlights
have?
too.
What?
You know, you have headlights.
Yeah, headlights. I get you
Also,
have
it's a
these.
fuck ton of lights out there, man. I put up
I
a lot
get
of
you. I
spotlights.
get you have blinding headlights, but other people in this world don't.
True,
I
true.
know you need to see visibility out of your like 2-inch windshield filled with bugs in the like. That's not my fault.
You know, you're right. It's not.
So you know. Oh, speaking of Jeeps, fucking had to take mine into the Jeep dealership the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What happened?
driving home, get the fun little ding.
Uh
When it makes
oh.
like some fucking service shifter. That's all it says. It says service shifter. And then all
Why?
the lights on my shifter column like are illuminated. And
Sounds
I'm
like
like, should
fun.
I stop? I'm like, should I stop driving?
Do
Am
I
I not?
touch it?
If I stop, if I
Yeah.
stop, do I stop?
Is it gonna lock me out of putting it in drive if I turn the car off?
Right? Is it my like I get to where I'm going and then put it in park and then I'm towing it
You're
out of
stuck
here? Like,
there?
what does this mean?
Yeah.
So I'm like panicking all the way home. I'm like, just get home. Like, like let me just pull in my driveway. I'm like 10 minutes. So I'm like, come on, come on. I get in my driveway. I put it in park. It parks. It
Nice.
stops. So I'm like,
Sick.
okay. So now I'm gonna push my luck. So I put it in reverse and I go backwards. And I put it in drive and I go forwards.
Nice.
And I keep doing that like 2 or 3 times. So like, okay, let me turn off the car. Let me turn it on. Doesn't say anything. Code's gone. Nothing.
Sweet.
Say, well, I'm
Problem
gonna
solved.
right. So I like drive away, or I drive to work the next morning. No, don't get the message. Stop to get gas. Put it in park. Fine. Go to leave. Put it in drive. Start driving away. As I'm like getting close to pull out of the fucking gas station, get on it like randomly shift into neutral.
Oh.
Uh, Marisich like how about you put it in park and try that again, basically. get into drive again, drive to work, immediately call dealership.
Yeah, at that point, maybe we do have a problem.
Dealership. Oh, I can get you on Friday. I'm like, bro, I don't know if I'm shifting this thing. Like, this is my shifter. It's either it's getting towed there like early, or you get me in earlier. He's like, okay, Wednesday. It's Tuesday. I'm like, well, I guess I'm getting home in here tomorrow.
Yeah,
No incidents the rest of the
that's good.
time. I take it there, and they're like, oh, was the error? I'm like, service shifter. They're like, oh, okay. I'm like, do you get it often? I'm like, we see it. I'm like, okay. I could have taken it a lot of places, but whenever, like, fuck, error messages aren't just like an engine code you read anymore, Bruno. When
I
your car is
know.
literally telling you like
I,
specific shit, that's when
I
I'm like,
know.
well, probably should just take it to like the actual like Jeep dealership. Um, so took it to the Jeep dealership. They had to replace a wiring harness and a little micro board. I think like something shorted on the.
Sounds about right. Sounds about what would cause that.
Yep. So something shorted on the board and the wiring harness that they both needed replaced. I could still shift. No clue what it truly did, but important enough that it was giving me errors.
Yeah, not great.
Only $300 though for parts labor. For an electrical issue, that's not bad.
Yeah, true.
Uh,
It could be a whole lot worse.
yeah, I
So,
now in terms of a lot of things, $300 is a lot, definitely. But in terms of like you're talking about like electronic components inside these vehicles, I'm taking that like that is a steal. A new head unit, those things are fucking thousands of dollars.
yeah, they're not good.
No. So yeah,
Not good.
if you see service shifter, just service your shifter.
I will do that. I will
Um
do that.
oh,
Yo,
when you make your chili,
I'm getting ready to.
okay. If you were to just describe your chili, you're not like a Texas chili, right? You're more of like
No,
a chili with bean, like a lot of beans.
I am a ground meat with beans chili kind of
Do you put
person.
kidney beans in it?
Yep.
I don't like chili because I don't like kidney beans. I don't say
Well,
hate
then make
chili. I don't like kidney beans, and they ruin most chilies for me.
okay. What
So I
about
don't
it?
eat what?
What about it? A
It's just too
kidney
much
in
bean. A
particular.
kidney bean is too much bean.
Okay. Well, my chili is pretty beany. I'll tell you that much.
I like beans. I don't like kidney beans. It's not a good bean.
Do you like
Ma-
Great Northern beans?
What? Maybe. I
What
like
about a
black beans.
pinto?
I indifferent.
Okay.
I'm more of a Texas chili type of person.
Just
Minimum
fucking meat,
meat
cubed
soup.
meat. I mean,
I
that's
don't.
basically what that chili is down there, I think.
Yeah, like but that chili you can put on things. I like it better on things.
Okay, fair.
That's a good like topping chili.
Okay.
Like when they
That's
put
like
chili
the
on.
dregs of my chili. Like the
Right.
last bag of chili I make, I put like sauce on it or like hot dog. Get this out for some hot dogs. Throw it on some hot dogs.
Yeah, like a Texas chili is good, but it's good on things like oh when people put it on Fritos, that's good.
See, like my chili is very dense.
Yeah. And I'm not
Like,
upset with beans. I just it'd have to be a bean free or a yeah, kidney bean free chili for me to like it.
yeah, fair.
Just like
I
why
mean,
don't you like
that's fine,
mushrooms? You just don't like
dude.
mushrooms, but
Something about him. Ugh,
I don't like a kidney
terrible to me.
bean. They're just such
Yeah.
a gross bean. It's too big of a bean. It's too much bean per bean.
Well, I've got a lot of cans of beans if you're interested.
Yeah, just ignore the kidney.
I think I've got like 8 cans of beans.
You know,
8 of the medium bean cans.
I like baked
I
beans.
was investigating buying some large bean cans today. Not worth it.
No,
Don't step up to the large. Stay with the mediums.
I like refried beans. I like most
I
Mexican
can do that.
food beans.
Yeah.
Yeah, just kidney beans. They're so gross. Lame. I don't like lima beans. Lima beans are gross.
What about a garbanzo bean?
Don't Can't say I've ever really had them.
Chickpeas?
I really can't say I've had many chickpeas in my life.
They're the same thing.
Are they?
Yeah,
Can't really say. Like I don't know. I don't
fair.
know.
You
I've
know?
actively eaten like chickpea. Should I? Is there something that chickpeas are
No,
in that
I
I
don't
know?
like them. I don't like them.
Are they
Not a
in
fan of them.
anything typically?
Um,
I just don't think anything I've eaten is like chickpea.
well, I'll tell you. What the fuck did Google do?
1 acre is
What are chickpeas in? 1 square inch equals 6.4516 e to the negative sixth r A-R-E. That's the formula. I don't know what this is. It's not an area.
whatever. Good, good.
Good one, Google. Good one. Hummus. Um,
I don't do hummus. I don't
I
eat
don't like
hummus.
hummus.
It's like cold.
Some soups, stews, they claim chili. I don't put them in my chili. Get them
Oh,
out of my
are you like a
chili.
7 layer bean dip person? Because I don't like it either.
Nah, I don't think I can't tell you the last time I've had any of that. No.
I don't like cold dips. To be honest with, not many cold dips I'll do.
Hmm.
They're always soggy.
I mean, like, I'm cool with a like sour cream based cold dip.
Like a French onion dip
Yep, love
or
that.
potato chips.
Yep, love that.
That's fine.
But
I'll
I
I'll,
think I
I'll
know
give you
what you
that.
mean, and I think I agree with you.
Yeah,
Like, people around here make this cream cheese crab meat thing. I can deal
yeah.
with that, but it's not great.
They're just
Not a favorite.
I know it's like it's just not. It's just the cold.
Yeah.
I like warm things.
You make me a buffalo chicken dip though? That's pretty good.
I make some. I make a. Now we can't. I can't make it spicy enough for you because of some people. But if I was making it for myself, it will both be the temperature of burning, and it will be it will both be the temperature and flavor of burning.
Okay, fair.
I
Fair
like
enough.
I like things. I like my buffalo chicken dip hot.
I don't love everything hot, but I think I tend to have a good tolerance of heat. Like I bought gochujang hot sauce and I'm disappointed that it tastes like ketchup to me. And I think it's supposed to be hot sauce.
See, I'm gonna take that in the other way, and if things aren't like scalding hot, I think they're cold.
Hmm. Okay.
Like if a dish is just like warm, I'll like in my mind it's like cold. I like my food burning my mouth in the sense of temperature, not in the sense of spice level. I like spice level
Interesting.
as well, but I like my food to like burn me.
Interesting.
It's just like those people that like, oh, I like my coffee black and like scalding hot. Just like the same idea.
Yeah, I don't like burning my mouth and I do it from time to time and I don't enjoy it.
Yeah, no,
So I feel like I tend to be on the warm side of things.
no, give me hot. Doesn't taste good unless it's hot. So, um, yeah, that's damn. How are we here? Where are we? It's because I looked up chili recipes and it's on my recently viewed recipes on Google. I don't know if you have that as part of your thing. If
Maybe.
you know what I'm talking about.
Maybe.
Me, let me snipping that tool. Oh, why does it keep going to the server?
I don't know, but you're trying to open something up.
Cop. Nope, don't want to save that. I need to get a green shot on my personal computer. I use it at work. It's awesome.
Yeah. Oh. Well, I don't use Chrome anymore, so no. I don't have that.
Not even with it being your default browser.
Chrome is not my default browser anymore.
No, no, like okay, sorry. Your default pages within Firefox. It doesn't like when you go to your like homepage in
Nope.
Firefox of
It's
Google, that
I
stuff doesn't
get
happen.
so mine has more of these rows of icons because I told
Mm-hmm.
it to have more, and it has recent activities like tabs or pages that I've been on.
Gotcha.
It does not have Google ads. I think there were like ads, but I turned them off because it
I
let
don't even
me.
think these are really ads. These are just like I looked up recipes and it's just showing me
Sure, and
recipes.
I'm not quite saying they're ads either, but you know, stuff like that.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. I need to find. I need to make a. We got about a month till fish fries, but my new fish fry place I don't think sells dessert. And with my
Oh
fish
no.
fry, I love a big old piece of peanut butter chocolate cake.
I, get that peanut butter out of my desserts. Not a fan
Bro,
of peanut
what?
butter.
Fight
Yeah,
me.
get it out.
What? What?
Time to
Why?
go. I don't.
Why?
It's just not good.
What do you mean it's
Get that
not
peanut
good?
butter out of here.
Why?
No, I don't
You
want
like
it.
peanut butter?
I'm okay with it. I'm not a
Jesus
fanatic.
Christ. Madeline hates peanut butter. You hate peanut butter. I feel this is just why. Such
I don't know what to tell you.
a thick peanut butter icing on chocolate cake is the best cake.
Mm, nope.
With some milk?
Nope.
Oh my god. After a nice fish fry?
Definitely
Delicious.
not.
So I'm gonna have to make my own chocolate peanut butter cake. Or buy one and cut it
Yep.
up into
Sounds
slices,
like it.
but I'd rather just like make one, cut it up into like 7 slices and have it for my 7 days of Lent.
There you
Again,
go.
all I care about is the fish. People are like, "Oh, I didn't know you were like religious," and I'm like, "Oh no, I just like the fish." Just like I'm here for the fried fish. Get me a, get me a, get me like a, Give me my pack of Yingling. So I've always a cold fish and Yingling, or fish and beer is my favorite food drink combination. There's nothing better than like a
Fair.
beer with some fried and or any type of
Okay.
cooked fish.
Yep.
It is just the best. Fish and chips with a beer at like a bar, beautiful.
Yeah. I could see that being very delicious. I
Yeah.
agree.
I don't know what you like to pair with your whiskey. I guess just your steaks.
I'm not. I don't know. I don't really drink it too much with meals, to be honest with you. More of like a chill and sip kind of deal, I feel like. At least for
Interesting.
me.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Gotcha. Well, do you wanna attack the beast?
Before that,
Yeah.
um, so remember how we talked about possibly reading Parallel World Rhapsody,
Yes.
that light novel from the show that we both watched
Mhm.
and we enjoyed?
Mhm.
It got me. I'm sucked in.
You read it all?
No, but I'm chunking through them. I'm on like book 13 or something.
Damn.
Um, I started with manga, which did 6 of the books, and then I've read like 6 now.
Hmm.
So it's like half and half. Manga goes really quick.
Yeah.
But new development, okay?
Mhm.
I mentioned reading more often around my mom and grandmother the other day, and it ended up with me coming home with a Kindle. I actually like it. Did you know that this is, if you're pulling out the same one, this is a 4th generation Kindle? Yeah, it had that screen. This is a 4th generation Kindle. It's like 11 years old, by the way.
Yeah. I know. I know.
It's not bad. And for
No.
being 11 years old, I was fairly impressed with it for
This
like the
this
screen and stuff.
this one just doesn't hold charge as well anymore.
Well, I'm borrowing a Kindle, probably an extended borrow kind of deal.
Yep.
It's working well.
I need to get a new one. No, again, that one battery. I got that one for free.
Some of the new ones are looking nice, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Like
Can you get your
they're
manga on there? Can you upload the stuff into there?
so okay. They had to get reformatted from what I had to what it works,
Hmm.
but I have a program that does it and makes it really easy.
Okay, that's gonna
It's
save me
like
a lot.
you highlight stuff and say send to the device, and that's it.
Sweet.
And
I'm gonna have to.
you have to plug it in. Like it doesn't do web
Hmm.
shit, but yeah, easy,
No, that's fine. I'll have to try
easy
that with
peasy.
that sometime.
Yeah, Mango works. Screen's a touch small for it because of like formatting, I think.
Yeah,
Let me
no,
see
I
if I
just
can
meant
find
for like
something.
the late novels.
But the novels, yeah, great, works good.
Oh, I'm gonna have to. Next time I go on a vacation, I'm gonna have to get with you on that one because that's where I'll read.
Yeah,
That's where I plan on reading most of the stuff. Is just blast through this whole thing in weeks. I read. I can't remember if you like listened to that book. I read of all Ready Player One in like 2 or 3 days.
I tried and didn't go. So did I try? I don't
I thought you
remember.
listened to the audiobook and you said it was good.
I got the audiobook. I might have started it, said it was good, and just never kept going or something.
Ah,
But anyways, manga, it's a little small because of
gotcha.
formatting and shit. It's a little
Mm-hmm.
small. Light novels work great though. Fantastic.
Good.
Would
Awesome.
recommend.
Um,
So
good to hear. Good to know because I have mine, and that's how I would read it. Or I will read it in the summer when I'm forced to sit outside at the pool.
yeah, that works.
So I
There's
will
like
have
shit
to read
tons of
that.
them. So
Yeah. Good to know. Good to know, Bruno.
I have a
Yep.
feeling we're about to get into a fight.
Bro, you better not. You better not disagree with me on this one.
Like for some reason, I think we're about to throw hands.
Bro, is this don't do me dirty on this one. I have so many opinions on this one.
So do I. All right, we're talking about Big Booty Mix Volume 7.
Oh, bro, don't you dare fight me on this one.
I don't know. I don't know if we're going to or not.
Bro, don't fight me on this one. Don't. What? How do we start? How do we?
I don't know how to start.
Oh, God, I rated the. Wait, am I on the right? Yeah, I'm right. I rated those three. Okay. Oh, see, damn that. Do we start at the beginning? Do you want to go first? Two times you have to go first. 2 times you go second. And then, do you want to start intro to flow, or do you want to do it the
Yeah,
other way
we're
this week?
going right to left like we have been.
Yeah.
I'm going to start out the intro.
I
It's at
don't.
least a 6.
What
I
are
don't
you
think it's worse
talking about?
than. What, you didn't like it? I
Listen
need to
to
listen to it again.
I I literally the one time I started it again because I didn't think I started it. I thought I started it a minute into it.
Hold on. Am
I
I
I have
crazy?
no idea. I've questioned multiple times what the intro was because it was just non-existent.
Okay, hold on.
I
Okay, the very intro kind of sucked.
That's the intro. You can't say whatever happens at they introed it short and aggressive.
Yeah, they should have
The
started this at like the next. But yeah, no, cut that first shit out.
that first shit and that's what I'm counting as the intro in my mind. That's
Okay,
where
if they would have started this at 22 seconds, it would be a
yeah,
bop.
it would be 100%. They
Okay,
started
fair.
it.
I'm gonna. Yeah, fair.
I'm sitting here like, what fucking intro did you listen to? I was gonna fight you on that one. I did fight you on that one. No,
But how much do I take it down? What are
as
you
far as
giving
I,
it then?
I'm giving it a 3.
A 3. I gotta give it a 4. I didn't think it was that bad.
I've given the other ones that were bad a 3. That wasn't
Okay,
better. I liked what was after it. That just wasn't the intro. That was
you're
part of the
right.
flow and song.
You're right. I'm saying if they started this at 22 seconds when they like dropped in, that was what should have been the intro.
Yeah,
They
100%.
fucked it. You're right.
No, I legitimately was. I thought my other ones were rated at 4, and I was like, I'm gonna have to give this a 3. But now they're at 3, so I'm like, with 3.
Dude, fuck. Okay, keep
You
going.
just you just bashed your fucking shoulder.
No, I'm my brain's going.
Sound clips? Okay, so this is where I'm confused. It's so this is the first time I have sound clips. They were good. They were funny. They were well placed. There could have been more of them, but whatever. That's not the
Okay,
biggest deal about it. I don't know how to rate these.
what sound clips did you hear? Because I wrote them down and you asked me what I was writing down.
Well, I knew what they were after I thought about it, but they were
Okay,
yeah, like
okay,
the meatloaf, the Consuela, the Wazowski, the T-shirt.
okay.
There was another one. I forget what
T
it was, but I
Swizzle
know
is because there was Taylor Swift in this one again, and I'm trying
yep.
to pay attention to it.
There's a couple more
This,
sound clips. I know
I
there
think
weren't a
that there
lot.
were. I think that there were. Those are the ones that I actually was able to hear. They're still quiet as shit. It's still a problem.
These weren't a lot louder. For me, they were.
They
I
were
don't know.
better. Still quiet.
Yes. I so sound clips. The best was a 4. So I have to give these ones a 5 because they were a step better than everything else.
I agree. I'm going four though because still bad.
Yeah. I, so song selection. Come on, bro.
See, this is where the hands are gonna come.
Don't let me bring up the list. Let me bring up the list again. Let me verify. Oh, I already know what I think. Big Moon is 7 track list. So, man, okay, you can go, but I'm because it's your turn.
So, oh, okay. I'm saying this is at least a seven.
I was gonna say
I'm
8.
so tempted to put an eight on it.
I'm putting an 8.
Okay,
Oh,
we
what
don't.
was
No
it?
hands needed. Love it. I think I gotta put
Um,
an eight. Yeah.
dude, 10 minutes. Around the 10-minute mark, I
I was listening to this, got like 5, 10 minutes in, and I said, "This is a big booty mix."
yeah.
All
Um,
that other junk that we've been listening to wasn't, and this is.
there were so many good like
They made the
song
turn,
combos.
Nick. This was
They
where the
did.
turn happened.
There were so many good song selections in it, and then
I
it
think that
wasn't.
this was a good time for music. This was
It
like
was.
2015, I think. I think this was the time for the music. I think that they had a good choice. They had good songs of the time.
Yeah. It's, dude, I'm just looking through the list, and there's just so many like, and it's like so my big thing was I was like, is rating an 8 too high? But I'm like, no,
I'm
guys,
worried
like,
about it too, but I think it's not.
but
I
it's
think it's
not
okay.
because I have to when I think of like songs, it's even though I like the later ones, it's not. I don't really love a lot of the songs in the later one. What was it? Was like 20.
Yeah.
Like I didn't love
Yeah, no, some of them don't have great songs.
no, and like I can't just because this is an early one, it had great songs. It needs to reflect that it had great songs.
Yeah.
Like
Like
I don't.
retroactively, this might even get bumped to a 9 if I don't ever find something that I liked as much. I
Yeah.
think the songs were great.
No. Yeah. Uh. Yeah. So now here's where it comes. Here's the. Are we both at a 4? How are we both at 4?
Because 3, 5, and 4, 4.
Oh, what the fuck? This is the most least controversial. It all
I
comes
thought I
down
was
to
about to throw a hand, though. I was
no.
worried that you didn't like the songs. Because they definitely go with my tastes in music pretty heavily.
Oh, I want to make the comment before we finish it out. Is it took it personally. It took what you said personally last week.
They absolutely.
It went from chill to like they're like, no, people don't like this chill shit. Let's just send it.
Yeah, no, they fucking sent it, man. They did.
So, so thought process for me all week. I listened to it. I listened to it a couple times. I tried to I re-listened to some stuff because I knew it was gonna come down to I like the songs. It had the sound clips. the intro was always gonna hurt it. So the big point things for me was flow.
Yeah.
I don't think it flowed. I don't think it was the best flow from them all. I always said whatever the best score I did for flow, I would take one down from that because there were some lull moments. It wasn't like perfect. There were some iffy moments,
There was a time or two. Yeah, I would say. I agree.
but I also thought my best flow was a 7, not a 6. So I'm going to say 6 because I thought all week I was going to put it at a 6 because it was going to be
I
second best, but I think
I
6 is
don't
where I'm going.
I don't remember it being that bad though. I think we're gonna have the same score because I'm saying a 6 too because I think it was better than the rest, but
Yeah.
not by much.
I I thought it was good. Again, there were a couple moments. There were a couple of them that like
I
weren't
think that
great.
score is too low personally. I don't think it reflects it well enough because I think that the song selection really carries this mix.
Does, but the intro was bad. The intro was bad.
It, yeah, it wasn't great. But as far as the question of would you put this on your mix,
A thousand
I
percent.
can't give this an asterisk. I got to give it a plus.
Are we switching to pluses for? Sure.
Fuck, I
Well,
can't give it a plus. Okay, never
okay.
mind.
Do you want an at symbol?
Sure,
Exclamation there.
because like I can't say that this is unequal with those other two that
But it's
got
your highest
asterisks.
rated one
I know, but
by
like
0.75.
I don't agree with that rating. I
Why
think
don't
it
you?
should be higher.
I don't think it should. I think it's
Okay.
accurate in the criteria we're rating these on.
I know it's a weighting problem, honestly. It's a weight problem.
It's not.
To me it
Okay,
is.
if no, because if I like turn one on and I had that shitty intro, I might not listen to it.
Fair. That's fine. But I'd give it the 20 seconds.
Sure, you have to get to this 20 seconds.
How can the intro that's 20 seconds, a half a percent of the mix be weighted the same as the song selection that is the entirety of the mix?
Because the intro is so important to you listening to it. Because your favorite
Mm.
one you've told me for years now is the one that has the
It's
intro
got a
that pulled you in.
banger intro.
Because it's so important that that one stands out to you so hard just because it has a banging intro.
Okay, you might be onto something.
Immediately, like, it's so pivotal of getting into it. If I threw it
You
in our
might be
car,
onto something.
if I
I
threw a
take
big
I
boot,
take it back, okay?
okay. Because,
I take it I take it back.
so, yeah,
I
I don't
can
know.
hear it right now. I take it back.
I, they're all important.
You're
I
right.
would, I would say the sound clips are the least important, but when you're like when we're
But
sitting
the
here
good
jamming
ones
to,
are so good.
when we're jamming to a big booty mix, like for the first time, and we hit the no Massey, no,
No, Mikey, no.
I
It's
know,
so
Mike,
not fair.
and I have to say, Bruno, fucking replay that, replay that. They add so much
Oh,
to it.
they do, but right now they're not. They're
We
not
have
doing great right now.
we're not different people. We have just the same opinion. The past three, we disagree.
4.
Four, four.
Yeah.
Eh,
Oh
I,
God.
I really wish we could have got Burry to do this.
Maybe a mail-in voter.
I he's the only other person that listens to him like we do.
Yeah.
I don't know if he listens to him a lot, but I know he'll
No, I don't know. I mean, I don't either. It's
I
not
don't.
often that I throw one on, but they're like in the back pocket, ready for the moment that they're needed. And
Yeah,
when you need them, and they're great.
yeah. They're he at least likes to listen to the new ones like us. It's a fun experience. It's a good thing. I would, you know, maybe
I
when
just
we do the next one, we should get.
I I clicked on 11 just to hear the beginning.
God damn it.
It's so good.
I, you know, I'm not. I'm not. I know what it's gonna score. I've scored that one ahead of time.
You scored that one ahead of time? What, the garbage can?
You know, it's that one's already scored. Sorry, I already know what I'm gonna score that one. It's already in my mind. We have next week's 8. Um. Oh wait, Bruno. This week's the big one.
This this week's the big one.
It's one of the big ones. This
Really?
one. This one on SoundCloud, 2.2 mil.
Oh, getting somewhere.
The real big one is 10, then
Isn't that when they
11.
hit like 10 mil and then 20?
Like, yeah, basically that. But this week hits 2. Now the other ones are re-uploads, so
You
valid.
know, I gave my little 5-second preview. I don't know if I
It's
want
all
to say
about that
anything.
intro. It's all
I
about
don't know
that
if I want
intro.
to say anything yet.
You say anything too early, it's gonna flip you upside down. How
By the
about,
way, shortest Big Booty Mix. 56 minutes was the one we just listened to.
yeah, yeah. Now if you go on YouTube, some of the newer ones are cut down a lot. Um,
I gotta stop or I'm gonna listen to this tonight and then I'm gonna have to listen to it again next week.
what's wrong with that?
Not
Twice is bad.
nothing. Nothing's wrong with it. It might happen.
Um,
Maybe while it's rendering, I'll throw this up, jam out.
n- now when we're done with this, or at any point with this, if you do want to try to figure out a weighting for the scores, I'll see your
I don't.
weighting.
I don't know if I can. It's gonna be all kinds of fucky.
You know, maybe we'll think on it. We have another uh, we're 7/22ths of the way done.
722.
20 seconds,
That's a
and
new
from
one.
by the time well, if you think about it this way, we're not finishing before the next one comes out. So we're really only 7/23 of the way done because by the time we get to the 23rd one, it'll be out.
True. Fair.
You know,
I do know.
it's January. We only have 3 months till the next one. No, 4 months, 3.5.
Who knows?
Oh, I think we know because it was in Morse code at the end of the last one.
Ah, true. You're right.
Um, the one before that, they literally just said in the video arriving.
Yeah.
They literally said when the next one was arriving. But yeah, okay. All those hands,
Are
all
you
those
watching the
hands.
movie?
Are they watching them?
No, it's a YouTube video. I think.
Okay.
Sorry, I was
Oh,
curious.
okay.
I wish I
So I
could watch
got
streams from different channels.
yeah. So I got imposter syndrome today, real hard.
Yeah. What were you doing?
I was sitting there driving home, and I got an inquiry of "Hey, I know you know stuff about cigars. Do you mind telling me? Do you mind giving me some advice on what stuff to buy for this thing?" And I'm sitting here "Oh fuck, I know some stuff about cigars.
Yeah.
I know
Not much.
but that not much is a lot compared to nothing. But
Sure.
in the vast
Sure.
hobby of
Yeah.
it,
Yeah.
I fucking know nothing. I'm talking. I
Yeah.
feel like I'm talking about my ass.
Yeah.
So I hate I hate knowing something enough that someone asks your advice on it and you're just oh well, don't quote me on that. This is all opinion, preference.
When you got to give the disclaimer beforehand, that feeling.
Yeah. bro. You don't have to show this, but let me copy like my fucking wall of text. Um, they're so cigars are so they're not complicated, but they are because there's just so many.
No,
There's so
they
many things.
are. There's 16 different shapes, and they call them by weird ass names. There's 45 different flavors, and none of them make sense, because I don't taste any fucking chocolate, okay?
Yeah. So I like if you don't know cigars, it's such a weird world because, like you said, there's like a bunch of shapes. There's dimensions, which
Like,
are in relation to
I'm gonna bring this up.
those are the
Like,
cigars I
these are
brought.
cigar shapes,
No, okay, no. So
but
more specifically, those are the cigar. That's the cigar I brought to the wedding. But that's the
sure.
seven. That's the 8 different sizes and shapes you can buy that one in. That's
And
all
this
the
is
same
like
cigar.
a quarter of the actual number of shapes.
Yes, of total yes. But this is just
Yeah,
for that one brand.
just for that. All these can be the same cigar. They're all the same,
They're all the same. Like
but they're just different shapes.
they're the same wrapper. They're the same inside. They're like the same. Other than they've rolled it thicker, shorter, longer, thinner. Like
Yeah.
I'm just like
Which
shape
ones were
doesn't
they
matter.
again?
The
Which ones
Churchills.
were you? You were bringing Churchills? Okay.
Tho they were long,
They were long.
and I'm like this. It's like like when I'm telling someone like that, I'm like shape really doesn't matter, but like the short, the fat ones, no one wants a fucking double gauge. No one really wants a double gauge, to be honest with you.
No.
The stubby ones, I'll say, like I admitted, I'm like the long ones are a little long. If someone doesn't want to smoke that much cigar, a 7-inch cigar
Yeah.
is a little bit too much. But then
Yeah.
don't give me the short robusto.
No.
That's like cigar done. I don't know. Give me like the Toro. I think is like a fair. I think it's like a or the Corna. One of the two.
Yeah. There's a lot.
Then there's
Let's put it like
profiles,
that.
which is like mild, medium to mild, medium, medium to bold, bold. That's about like its flavor, taste. I don't really truly know, but it's a thing you need to know. Those are medium, so they're like middle of the ground, fine. They're probably safe for like most people to be like there's fucking cost. It's like wine, where like people are like, oh, this is $1,000 bottle of wine. You taste it like that's whatever, and you taste a $7 bottle of wine. It's like that's whatever.
Yeah.
It's like basically said don't scrape the bottom of the barrel, but don't scrape the bottom of the barrel to find the cheapest cigars, but like $2 to $3 you can get a good cigar. And most people won't even be able to tell the difference.
Sure. Yeah.
There's very few, and the people that smoked all their lives, they don't got taste buds. They just smoked all their lives.
And they just got a free cigar.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Like, who?
Who's
How many
gonna
people in
complain
this?
about it?
Yeah, how many
Well,
people in this
no.
world?
Hold on. But thinking about that, I know some family members that would do stuff like that. But beside the point.
If I'm handing you a free like cigar or drink, and you're gonna complain to me about it, like whatever. Don't. I don't know. Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know. But it's just a,
I'm with you. Yeah.
and I felt like I over explained it, but you can't like if
You
you don't.
can't. It's like they're asking for your help. This is the bare minimum I have to say to get it all across, basically.
I summed it up as I would find a cigar store and talk to some old geezer that's been smoking longer than you're alive and see what he has slash recommend.
Yeah.
Go to that one of those. Don't go to like a puff and snuff. Go to like a goddamn like cigar shop where like you know there's no political culture. They're still like talking about how they're still talking about how women should have the rights to vote in there. You know, one of those places, and you just sit down and be like,
Jesus
I,
Christ.
I,
Yeah.
I need some cigars. Hey, give him the this brand, Tony. I ain't giving him that brand. No one's smoked those since the war, the big war. Which one? The civil. And it's like, whatever.
Yeah,
But
I
yeah,
do know.
that's my imposter syndrome for the week. Other
Yeah,
than in IT where I'm like sitting there and like I'm trying to help like a Teams meeting, and like people are trying to tell me like, "Oh, I think something's wrong with my microphone. They're not saying anything." Well, everyone's just muted and not responding. I'm like, Can you guys unmute your mic? Unmute. Oh, we can hear you." He's like, "Oh, they must not be able to hear. This other person might not be able to hear me." I'm like, "Well, no. If it's like a call, so like once you're in the call and someone can hear you, there's no like it's not
you
your
say
fault at
that,
that
but
point."
Windows sound settings are the devil.
Yeah, but like once one person hears you in the team call, there's
Oh
no
yeah,
weird
then you're
thing.
good.
Like
Then it's not your fault anymore.
that's not your fault. It might be their fault, but then they're not unmuting to tell you if they can or can't hear you. So you're just sitting there like, "Oh, what's going on?" It's just and like
Yep.
and you're like, "I can't help." You like sit there being like a bad IT guy, but I'm like, I can't like run everyone's Teams meetings because people don't understand Teams.
Fair. Agreeable, some might say.
Yeah, but yeah, I got the best day tomorrow. Always a great day.
It do be a Thursday.
Dude, there's a food truck near I pass on my way home now. They got fucking banging empanadas for like $3. Like, it's
Dude,
really
I
cheap
wish
but
I
good.
had more food trucks near me.
Uh, You know, the greatest invention was food in a truck.
I was we were watching Steve the other day, Camping with Steve,
I completely forgot that.
and he's like, food trucks are like the third greatest food group. He called it a food group, okay?
Yes,
What was the first two? It was like very specific too. He was like food trucks number 3.
was one pizza?
It might
Or
have
no?
been.
I forget.
I
I know what you're
can't
talking about.
remember.
What
Yeah, I don't
was what
remember.
that was, you know, I've been getting a lot more of those like I don't know if it's just well, I know it's the algorithm, but I'm getting a shit ton of those like I live in a camper van, like tiny home camper van people.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of
And
them now.
it just seems like they try to it's hard. It's not fun. Like they're lying.
Yeah, fuck yeah, they're lying.
Like, but so many, and I definitely think I'm now on the older end of YouTube comments. Like, I think I'm starting to head
Yeah,
out on,
probably.
like, I'm hitting that, like, not, but these people are like, "Oh, your life seems awesome." There's this one, it was just this woman was like, "Don't worry about traveling through Mexico by yourself as a woman. I feel 100% safe." And then there's like in the comments, just a bunch of people, "I live in Mexico. Please don't listen to this advice." It's like,
Yeah.
but in the same breath, she's saying it's safe. She's like, "Oh, make sure you don't give people original copies of your IDs and stuff because they'll hold them for money." As she like is holding up her paper copies of everything, and she's like, "Oh, it's safe here." I'm like,
Safe. Got it.
"Okay, yeah, okay, but
Okay, crazy
like
lady.
that's what these impressionable kids need to be told: is living in a van is awesome as you go live. Are you
What, you
sleeping in
don't
a
believe everything you hear on the internet?
Bro, she's like telling me how great it is to sleep in her Cracker Barrel parking lot because it means she can then drive to another Cracker Barrel 2 states over and live her life like a free person. I'm
You
sorry
know,
living
maybe
in the back
Cracker
of your van.
Barrel is life.
I'm sorry you've convinced yourself living in this van is like an amazing life, but I have a flushing toilet and I don't have to worry about like what Walmart parking lot will let me sleep more than 48 hours. So,
You know, sometimes you gotta let people do their own thing.
no, because it's just
Okay.
annoying. Because now, like, I have more signs in all my parking lots of like, I see people living in parking lots now. and they're like they smell because they like have to. I don't know.
They can, yeah.
There's at any time there's a Walmart that way. Fucking there was one RV that like had a goddamn like wood stove in it that I know they were living in there because you could see like the just smoke coming out of it. There's been
Not
one or two
very
vans.
covert.
No, they're just camping out over there, and it's like the one set of people were just begging for money on the side of the road as they were living in the Walmart parking lot. Miss me with that shit. I know that camper van costs like $40,000 to $50,000. Miss me with that shit. Don't be begging in
Probably
front of my
more,
Walmart.
to
Probably,
be
yeah.
honest with you.
I don't know. I I think too many people are thinking let's just live in vans when it's just not the like solution.
No, not really.
Because like no one wants. Also, I think people try to find that like I feel like there's way better places to like park at a laundromat at night. Who the hell's like in a laundromat? Like go do your laundry in like the middle of the night and park your van there. That's one of the
Sounds
places
like
I
a
would look at.
logical idea, you know? Can't be
Yeah.
having those.
No. I'm like to the point where I think we should make an app that's like I should like dupe the Discord into thinking they want to do a project again together and be like Airbnb, but it's your parking
Dude,
lot.
that project
For
lasted like a week.
oh, I know I was not in it. I joined when you guys were having a quote unquote meeting, and they're like, "Oh, we're talking about it." It's like, nope, not do do
Dude, I didn't know what the fuck to do.
not do it.
I tried to organize for them. Lasted like a week.
You know,
You
I
know?
don't do it.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
They don't. Hey, speaking of organization, I have not seen your Twillo in forever.
My Trello?
Trello, whatever it's called.
Yeah. What about it?
Your anime. I just haven't. At some point, I've
It's
seen it.
I need to do some rating. I'm behind a little bit. It's
Oh yeah,
bad.
it's been forever since I've seen it in all your ratings. I was just curious
It's
what it looked like
bad.
anymore.
I mean, there's like the spreadsheet too. The spreadsheet's the easier to digest one, to be honest with you.
Honestly, I haven't seen it much. I didn't see it too long after, like I said, hey, why don't you rate them? And you're like, I should. And then,
No, this thing's fucking mess, man. There's like just shit everywhere. Like
oh God.
there's panels on panels on this is like a garbage shithole. This one's the ones that I have to rate that I'm behind on. So I got to go through them. But like all these are done. These are like good. And they all have
Yeah,
pictures.
my my last ditch when I next time like I'm really out of a shows, I was basically gonna be like, oh hey, let me see your rating, and then start going through your rating. So I was like, I don't know. It's
Yeah,
too many.
like honestly, don't ask for that because it's a fucking mess to sift through. Go
Gotcha.
to the spreadsheet. The
Mhm.
spreadsheet is as updated as that is. Like once I rate the ones that I've finished since the last time and put dates and shit in, then it'll be okay. The
Okay.
Trello at this point is my looks pretty to me that knows how to make sense of it and keep track of where I am.
Mhm.
The spreadsheet is ratings. So if you want ratings, go to spreadsheet.
Okay. Will do.
It's got pretty colors. It's okay.
I like colors. Well, another Wednesday has come and almost passed. Do you have anything else for this week?
I don't, except that tomorrow's the best day.
It is, and that's perfect because that's all we have for this week's episode of Thursdays Are the Best Days podcast. Thanks for listening. Goodbye.
See you later.